Everyone loves a good mac and cheese, unless you are my family. The ooey gooey cheese mixed with the soft macaroni noodles. And don't even get me started with the creamy texture. Someone could cook mac and cheese on a stovetop, oven, or Instapot and get varying results. The possibilities are truly endless. I have been cooking mac and cheese in my Instapot for over 6 years. Let's first go over ingredients needed, supplies, functions of an Instapot, and then how to make our mac and cheese. For supplies for the mac and cheese, you will need 4 cups water, 1 pound elbow pasta, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon ground mustard, half a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons unsalted butter that is melted, 12 ounces evaporated milk, 2 cups shredded cheddar cheese, 1 cup Monterey Jack shredded, and 1 pinch of pepper. As for the functions for our Instapot, we have obviously the pressure level, which is just the choosing setting of how much pressure you want in your Instapot. We have the plus and the minus button where you can set the time of your Instapot. For this recipe, we will be setting the Instapot for 6 minutes. We have slow cook, which is on low, normal, or high, and it will basically function as a crock pot in that time. We have saute, where you can sear and cook before pressurizing. We have delay start, where you can delay the start of the pressure cooker. We have keep warm, which is auto after cooking, and the food will keep cooking during this time. We have cancel, which cancels the selection of the Instapot. We have pressure cook / manual. You can press the manual button and then select the level and time, which is how we cook the mac and cheese. Let's now go over the supplies you will need. You will need an Instapot, measuring cups, medium-sized Tupperwares, 2 of them actually, 1 large-sized Tupperware, butter knife, tablespoons and teaspoons, as well as a stirring spoon. Let's now go over the steps for making our mac and cheese. The first step is to add 4 cups of water to the Instapot. We will be using one of the medium-sized Tupperwares to do this. Next, we add 1.5 teaspoons of salt to the Instapot before adding 1 teaspoon of ground mustard to the Instapot. We then add half a teaspoon of paprika and half a teaspoon of garlic powder to the Instapot. Next, we add a pinch of pepper before giving the Instapot a good stirring. We then melt and add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter before again stirring the Instapot. Then we add 16 ounces of macaroni and once again stirring the Instapot. Next, we want to ensure that the pressure gauge is under sealing, as it has 3 settings. It has venting, sealing, and then venting. So we want to make sure that it's under sealing so that it pressurizes correctly. Then we want to press the manual button as seen here, and then we're going to pick 6 as our time. We're going to go from number 1 and press the plus button until we get to 6. Then while we are waiting, we are going to measure out 2 cups of cheddar and 1 cup of Monterey Jack cheese before setting aside. Then we measure out 12 ounces evaporated milk before again setting aside the ingredients. When our timer goes off, which it should be going off by now, we're going to switch the gauge from sealing to venting. During this time, we want to step back from the Instapot as there will be steam rising from the Instapot and we want to stay safe. So behind the gauge, there is a red button, and when that red button goes down, that means that the Instapot is done venting and it is safe to open. We still want to be careful as it can be hot while taking off the top. We then are going to stir and add our 12 ounces of evaporated milk before once again stirring. We next add cheese to the Instapot and stir. We then transfer to a dish and enjoy. All right, as you can now see, Instapot mac and cheese is not hard to make and is not time consuming. It is a perfect winter dish to warm you up, but it can also be used as a summer dish when you don't want to run your oven or stove. You can experiment with mac and cheese in many different ways, using different cheeses, noodles, and sides. I truly believe that the beauty of mac and cheese is the experimentation. Thank you.